Jim, sort of chalk and cheese, what do you make of it? First half, excellent, and then silly goal to give away start the second half?
Yeah, it was. I thought it was an eventful game. I think both sides went after each other at different stages in the game. Both wanted to try and win. I thought we were excellent from the start. I thought we got on the front foot. We had an opportunity where Bawley burst through and just seemed to lose his footing at the wrong time. Danny Lloyd got in, didn't catch his shot, as well as he would have wanted. 2 routine saves for the keeper. But yeah, they come back into it. They asked a couple of questions of us. We've had to defend our box at times. Richard's made a couple of saves. We've asked questions of them. Devs has scored a good goal. That's what he's capable of. He scored a similar one at Doncaster, coming off the left onto his powerful right foot. And you're thinking, great, it's a good start. We're happy with that. But you want to get your foot on the gas and try and make it 2. And we had opportunities to. Yeah. The biggest one obviously falls to Liam Kelly, where it's a good bit of play and it looks like an open goal. And Liam's probably our most creative player, and he puts it wide. So that's the inconsistencies where we're at the minute. So where we could give ourselves a cushion and really lift everyone's spirits and build more momentum. We go on at half time 1-0 up. We speak about areas that are doing well. Keep getting the ball to Danny Lloyd. Rolling off the right. Dev's rolling off the left. Other bits and pieces, fullbacks getting on, and then we speak about them. I said before the game upstairs in the hospitality lounge that they're a big, strong physical side. 3 big mountains of centre halves, big 2 up front. The right wing back's probably the biggest right wing back in the division, and ultimately they get the ball forward. They play in your half. They battle. They compete. Any time the ball goes out of play, there's a long throw coming in. Every time there's a foul, there's a corner or a free kick coming in, and they put the ball in your box. And I thought we defended overall. We've done something in training on Thursday which showed some good signs, and I said after the Barrow game we've got to defend our box better. That's been our Achilles heel. That's been the inconsistencies, because we have got clean sheets under the belt since they've come in. We've tweaked 1 or 2 things, but ultimately, where it was someone's man who scored the winner against Doncaster, where it was someone's man who got up above someone at Hartlepool at home, where we didn't react quick enough to a quickly taken free kick at Bristol Rovers in the Cup, where it was a long throw against Walsall. If we're getting beat 3-0 every week, I'll be coming in here going, oh my God, doom and gloom, and miles off it. We're getting peppered, we're conceding goals, we don't look a threat. But I keep going on about, and I've used this in the past, as a fine dividing line the majority of the games and at most levels, and we've just found a way of falling below that, and it's been us who are shooting ourselves in the foot. So I'd like to see us do it the other way, where we get I looked at the game before our game today on the telly, just seen a sneak preview of the goal there. Salford conceded. It's just a poor goal from their point of view, and we just need a little bit of that, and getting more opportunities to get shots and goals and opportunities. And we've asked questions of the keeper today, but one thing we did speak about was discipline, silly fouls. And from 30 seconds in, we're not speaking out of turn. He's a fantastic lad. We've addressed that in there, and we shouldn't be given the away side. When you're 1-0 up, you shouldn't be given the away side an opportunity after 20 seconds to load the ball in your box, because that's their strength. So we've shot ourselves as a team in the foot in that one moment, and it doesn't always land with the same person. We just make these critical errors at times in games. You go 5-10 minutes there and you take the sting, or you get your foot on the gas and you go forward and you maybe go and ask questions and get a second goal. The game's totally different, but what you can't do to an away side who are good at what they do, there's an opportunity after 20 seconds in the second half to put the ball in the box. We've got to defend it better as well. I haven't seen it back fully where it's just gone through bodies. Again, that's defending your box. So I'm disappointed in that regard, but I've got to say as well, it's a penalty in the first half against Hartlepool, Danny Lloyd, and I'm honest with referees. I like Andy, the referee, today. I've always been respectful. It's a job that I wouldn't do for a big clock, no chance. But we had a penalty in the first half against Hartlepool and Danny Lloyd got tucked down. There's a penalty today. Ebanks with a corner routine where we're trying to get him round the back stick. For about 3 seconds he's got his shirt pulled 3 foot away from his body, and then when he does go down we don't get it. So that's a problem. We scored a good goal against Hartlepool with Endo. Nice delicate left foot volley finished into the top corner. Gets ruled out for offside. It's onside. And that's one thing I have seen is the one that comes in today and Dev smashes it, and Endo heads it in. That could be the winner for us. So again, that fine dividing line, that little bit of luck or whatever you need, you know, or referees to do the job or officials to do the job, we could be coming away with 2-1. I have to say, I know I'm rambling on, I think it could be a penalty for them as well, with Devante's slid in on the right wing back in the first half from behind. So yeah, it's gone probably both ways, but they're the little bits and pieces that you need just to get that all important 3 points, which, you know, has eluded us too much of late. But there's plenty to build on, like I said in there. We conceded no goals in open play. We've conceded from a set play today, which again, we haven't helped ourselves. We've got to defend it better, but where it's come from, giving us a poor foul away. You know, we've asked questions today. We've done okay. We've scored a goal. We could have scored more. So at the end of the day, you take the point. There's loads of talking points. Credit to both sets of players. Had a right go in difficult conditions, pitch inspection, etc. So you take the point, you move on.
I said to you after to Barrow that was at least a start, wasn't it? So you've continued that. I mean, I know you'd have wanted the win, but it's 2 games unbeaten. There must be positives that you can take into, say, Bradford Tuesday and then the big game next weekend.
Yeah, there's loads of positives to be taken. But yeah, you know, I've said to the lads, you can't. It's not all doom and gloom, and it's not all panic, and yeah, we're not in a healthy position. There's got to be concern, but there's not panic at this present moment. There's 22 games to play, but we've got to those key moments in games where we find ourselves losing the games. The majority of the times, only at Harrogate, which was a mad 10 minutes where the shape just went. You know, you get a game or two like that a season, they go and put 3 past us in 10 minutes or something, and we lose the game 4-1. And Northampton was nip and tuck. We had an opportunity to get back on level terms again. Liam Kelly with the very, very similar opportunity. Liam's a great player, and you probably wanted to fall to him because he's got that, you know, that quality. But they ran away with the game in the end. And every game apart from them has just been like the odd goal here and there. It's just, we've just got to do better in those key moments. We've got to be a little bit more robust and defend our box better and make better decisions and make sure that we don't give teams opportunities to gain territory or gain momentum or gain an opportunity to put the ball in our box. If we can do that, obviously it gives us a foundation to go on and create at the other end and try and score more goals to win games. We've asked, you know, questions today of Newport. You know, I'm probably missing out on a couple there. There was 2 early on. There was the Liam Kelly chance, the offside goal, and there's probably other. You know, I think we had a 4v1 at the end on a counter attack from one of their corner routines. And you're thinking, go on, just someone go through and put it in the net, and we're all happy. We can go home, you know, with 3 points under our belt. But it wasn't to be. Something to build on. We broke the cycle at Barrow. We've backed that up today. We need 3 points. We want 3 points. We take a point. We'll pick the bones out of it, and we'll go again on Tuesday. Just about Danny Lloyd, who's played well for you. You've got him on short term. Are you anxious to extend that? Are you trying to think about doing that? Danny's been great. You know, really good character. You know, lively in the dressing room. The type of person that we want around the place. Cares, gives it all. Polite with fans. Goes out of his way to do what he needs to do as a professional with regards to representing the club. As a professional with his job. He's flat out, he trains well, he's done unbelievably well to come back from a terrible position, which ultimately finds himself playing at this level. He's played well today, he's played well in his last home game, back-to-back sponsors man of the matches, I think I'm right in saying. Unlucky not to get a goal today, probably should have done better in the first game when he had the opportunity, you know, at Hartlepool where he chested it down, could have put it away. So he's unfortunate not to get a goal, but he's doing well, Danny. We like him. He's not right up to speed yet, but the signs are very good. He's played well today, and we'll be very keen to keep him at the club. He's keen to stay. We like him. You know, location's good. He's just a terrific fella. We love having him around. So if we can, we will do.